Day 9 has us learning about a man named Henry Johnson. And the day we're looking at in particular is May 15th, 1918. So, first, let me just give you some background information as to what he did. Henry Johnson single handedly fights off a platoon of Germans in the Argonne Forest during World War I to keep his friend Needham Roberts from being captured. To Europe, Private Henry Lincoln Johnson was sent to join the Harlem Hellfighters, an all black regiment. Kept on the sidelines by the U.S. Army, the Hellfighters saw action with the French military. Private Henry Johnson saw action one night, standing watch, when ambushed by Germans in a fight. Bullets from the east, bullets from the west. 2 bullets caught Private Johnson in the chest. By Henry's side, Private Needham Roberts fought. The 2 hit with grenades, stabbed, and shot. Bloodied but not dead, Private Roberts didn't drop. Wounded 21 times, Private Johnson didn't stop. Grenades exploded. His bolo knife sliced as Private Johnson fought for his and friends' life. 8 critically wounded and 4 dead Germans lay, the commander included, so the enemy ran away. The Harlem Hellfighter lived up to his name and returned home to a hero's acclaim. Wow. So that is just truly incredible. Just to really capture this situation, let me show you the image first. So there is the Germans. That would be the Germans on this side. And there is Henry protecting his friend. Okay. So let's just recap some of the things there. He was wounded 21 times. So that means whether it's from bullets, things exploding and flying around, 21 different wounds on his body. He was able to injure 8 people. He killed 4 Germans, including the commander. This is truly one of the more incredible military stories you will hear. For him to be this outnumbered and to also be protecting a friend at the same time is truly amazing. So, for his heroic act, Henry Johnson was the first American to receive the Croix de Guerre, the highest French military honor. Instead of going home to rest, Henry elected to stay with his squad. He still wanted to fight. The United States awarded him the Distinguished Cross more than 74 years after his death. Upon his discharge, he was not given his disability allowance and eventually died penniless. Despite rumors that he was buried in an unmarked grave, Henry Lincoln Johnson was buried in Arlington National Cemetery with other American war heroes. So, unfortunately, in France and other places, they knew his name and they respected what he did, but we can't say the same in America. Yes, he did win the Distinguished Cross, but I think we missed a key point there. 74 years after his death. It took America 74 years to recognize this great soldier after he died. That's way too long. It should have been recognized during his life. But unfortunately, as you can see, America hasn't always been too kind to people of color. And it just really shows that even despite Black Americans being heroes like this man, that still wasn't enough in the eyes of white America. So thankfully, though, he was buried in Arlington, which is where the best of the war heroes that we have had in our country's history get buried all together. So at least he got that. But for them to take 74 years is just a very unfortunate situation. So Henry Johnson, if you want to learn more about him, definitely check him out because this is truly an incredible story. Stay tuned for the next day.